Hey YouTube land, this is Tycandrius here with another toy review. Now this one is thanks to my buddy Derek and Arnold. Basically they asked me to pick up this set for them, and there was a 3 for 2 offer going with in Argos at the moment. So it's the Doctor Who 3 3/4 inch Into the Dalek time zone and figure set. So it's based on the amazing starship Aristotle, and it features in one of the episodes of the new series of Doctor Who. I can't remember exactly which episode it is. I'm assuming it's the Aristotle. It might be the title of the episode as well, but it comes with, as you can see, there's the box for it. You can just bring it up. Sorry about the squeaking on the thing. So you can see the top of the set, and it comes with 5 figures, and out of the 5 figures, one of them is an exclusive hovering Dalek called Rusty. So that's the box. Just on the back of the box, quickly, it shows the playset the playset that you get in the box, and it shows also available, which, if I bring it up close, you can see there's the TARDIS. It's called the Spin and Fly TARDIS. There's the Dalek Patrol Ship, which I've picked up already. Then there's a few of the figures. I want to try and get the Foretold, as it's a very cool looking mummy figure, and there's not too many good mummy figures out there. So, moving quickly on to the set itself. The main set itself is made from cardboard. So if I just move my camera a bit closer, I'll just pan up so you can see the top of the set, and just bring it all the way down, and you can see there you also get a hover set for the Daleks. So you get an all black derelict. If I can just get that to focus, you get all black with some silver paint apps. It's matte black and metallic black, or not metallic, sorry, matte black and a gloss black, and it has the mono eye painted for the Dalek. The heads rotate around. He's just on a wheel with a swivel for movement, and then the guns are on ball joints, so you can position them how you want. There is assembly required when you do pick this up. The base is plastic, the entire rest of the set is cardboard, and then you get this hover pad, which is for the Daleks to sit in. So you just take the Daleks, there's 2 little studs to try and lock it into place. So you it doesn't stick really well, but it does just hold them slightly into place, and you can have them position it onto the kind of control panel. When you do get this, you get the base separate. These two pieces are separate on either side, and the control panel itself is a separate piece. So you have to connect all 3 pieces to the base piece together. So it's 4 pieces in total. And then onto the figures. So you got the 12th Doctor, which is Peter Capaldi, and he's basic articulation. He's the same Doctor as the standard single pack one, which is the kind of purplish coat, and he comes with his sonic screwdriver. So his head is on a swivel, arms are on ball joints, go outwards, upwards, and can rotate around forwards and backwards. He has a single hinge at the elbow, and then he has wrist swivel. He has a waist swivel, but it's very tight on this figure. And then he has forwards and backwards on the legs and a single hinge. He also has a swivel at the ankle, so just at the top of the ankle, so he can rotate his legs around. And quickly onto the other Dalek. The other Dalek is the exact same as the black Daleks, exact same sculpt, no difference in the sculpting. The only difference is the paint apps. So you have the kind of coppery with gold trim for the kind of what you'd call the standard warrior style Dalek. And then the other figure that you get with this set is the Clara Oswald figure. Now, as far as I know, I think this one is slightly different to the standard released one as well. Now, one thing I found interesting with the female figures, it was the same on the Amy Pond figures. They have a upper waist or upper rotation on the or upper swivel cut on the arms, on the biceps, where the some of the other figures don't. Now, she has the same articulation as the Doctor. Arm can go up, forwards, backwards, and swing out to the side. She has the wrist swivel as well, but it's very tight on this figure. She has a waist swivel. Her legs can go forward and backwards, but because of the skirt, it's hindered. And then she has rotation at the ankle, and she has knee joint as well, and single elbow joint. And her head can rotate, but again, it's very hindered from her head sculpt because of the hair. The way the hair is sculpted, it's very hindered. So finally, onto the last figure that you get in the set, which is the exclusive version of Rusty. Head can turn, although because this piping down here is attached to the figure, I wouldn't recommend turning it too much, only ever so slightly, because you'll just pop this wire out and it's not really intended to be popped out. He has kind of an upgraded looking left blaster, and he has, or she, I can't remember if it was she or he, but I think it was he, and also the same as the other Daleks, slightly different sculpting for the weapons on the front. And basically the way it works is you have these tiny little bristles on the bottom of the figure. Sorry, if I can bring it into focus. Come on, there we go. There's tiny little bristles on the bottom of the figure, and you switch it on by a switch here just underneath, so you can hear it buzzing away. And when you switch it on, it moves around on the set. Because the set, when you put it together, isn't very flat, it does have trouble moving about on it, but on a very smooth flat surface you can get fairly good circular motion out of it. The way it works is these little bristles on the bottom just vibrate, so it causes it to kind of move forward. So the playset itself is quite nice. There's some kind of areas. It was a bit of a pain to put together. I'm not the best at doing these sort of cardboard style setups. So you have little areas that you can put the figures into. You got a standing area up top here. It's like a gantry area. The base itself is kind of flat. The only thing is, because the base cardboard is slightly larger than the plastic base, it tends to kind of pop up a tiny bit. And then if we can just position it at the corner, there's also another kind of area up top here that you can stand figures. In the box, on the box, it shows one of the Daleks up there. I think it's supposed to represent one of the Daleks flying in space, so you can put one of the Daleks up there. And it's quite a tall set. I just measure it quickly. From the bottom of the base to the top is roughly from the tallest part of the top is about 16 inches. So it's tall enough. It's just a little over the 1 foot tall mark, and lengthwise it's about 9 inches, and diameter wise it's about 13 inches across. So you have a good lot of play value with it, and I can also fit other figures who I just happen to have there. Bring them into focus. Is my Kylo Ren figure, and you can see that the scale, well, I would assume the scale is right, as Clara is supposed to be quite small, and the Doctor is tall enough, so he's fairly tall. So they're all around the 3 3/4 inch, 4 inch size figures. So, haha. So there you go, guys. There's just a quick review of the Doctor Who Into the Dalek playset. It's quite a good set. As I said, I picked it up for, well, I technically got it free thanks to my buddy Derek and buddies Derek and Arnold, as they wanted this set themselves. So I made it through all the horrible weather today to go up and pick it up for them. And unfortunately, the deal for the 3 for 2 in Argos is ending tomorrow, which is what prompted my quick journey up there. But hopefully you enjoyed this review. As I said, as I said before, if you like the reviews, click the like. If you want to comment on them, feel free to comment. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, feel free to subscribe. I'll try and keep doing different video reviews. I have tons of different figures that I want to review, some new, some old. And hopefully over the next couple of months I'll be getting around to doing more of those reviews. And hopefully this setup has been a little bit better than my previous one, because it was a bit darker even though it was still bright and sunny outside. But again, I'm waffling, so there you go guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Take care.